Welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. Check this out. So a dance teacher in Walla Walla is celebrating her retirement in no better way than with a ballet. Rylee Fitzgerald joins us live this morning with the beloved teacher's next steps. Good morning, Rylee.
Good morning, Jessica. Idalee Hutson-Fish has been a staple in Walla Walla since 1976, owning a dance studio for nearly 5 decades, taking dancers on tours to Italy and teaching dance at Whitman College. Idalee is pulling her legacy into a full circle, passing the studio to the Walla Walla Summer Theater, the reason she came to the community all those years ago as she prepares to retire.
I'm doing this big, huge musical theater piece in a place called Walla Walla, and I need you. And this was Friday morning, and he says, and you have till 5 o'clock Friday night to tell me yes, because you have to be here on Monday.
Hutson-Fish packed up her things and crossed from the west side of the state to small-town Walla Walla. Not a year later, she set up shop, the Dance Center of Walla Walla.
It didn't matter if they did a perfect pirouette to me. If they did a pirouette and loved it, that was what was important.
The Walla Walla Summer Theater is planning to carry forward her legacy and keep arts in the upstairs studio on the corner of Alder and Colville in downtown Walla Walla. Taking over the space means the ability to accommodate larger class enrollments and give more opportunities to students for the Walla Walla Summer Theater.
Our space right now is like a 250 square foot studio below this room, and we've been at capacity with that space in a very short amount of time. And I think I mentioned to Idalee maybe 6 months ago, you know, if you ever decide that you want to move on from the space, please let me know, because we could really use it. I didn't know how quickly that turnaround would come.
The journey for the Walla Walla Summer Theater initially began with the revitalization of the amphitheater at Fort Walla Walla Park.
And it was really laying fallow, just rotting, really. And the weeds were overgrown. It was like a jungle out there. And that made me sad, because I got my first experience, and really the experience that I had out there changed my life and led me on to graduating from NYU, living in New York, having a career. And I felt just disappointed that so many kids in that interim time hadn't been given the chance to discover that.
Decades worth of students have been impacted by Idalee's dance school, like Tyson Cupp, the executive artistic director with the Walla Walla Summer Theater. The two are now working to transition the studio from the Dance Center of Walla Walla into the new facility for the Walla Walla Summer Theater. As for The Last Bow, Idalee's last performance, it will be an evening of excerpts and moments from her greatest hits, performed by current and former students.
And in the end, the big finale, I'm having all of these alum come up on the stage with us, and it'll be the big bolero music and this big finale, and everybody will be doing the steps, and then at the end of it, everybody does a turn and then collapses to the floor. And when they all collapse to the floor, and it's my final bow.
Idalee Hutson-Fish happens June 1st at 7 p.m. at Cordiner Hall on the Whitman College campus. Find tickets at applevalleyNewsNow.com. Walla Walla Summer Theater will assume the space on July 1st. Jessica, I'll send it back to you.
Thank you, Rylee, and it certainly sounds like a good show to watch.